All right, guys, we have a Weil-McLain Ultra. We're going to be servicing today. Annual maintenance, but as soon as we walk up on it, she's flashing red. So we are in a lockout, and I think it said low water cutoff, lockout, low water cutoff open. Okay, so this is our low water cutout here, and it is not tripped. Reset it, and it didn't reset here. I believe there's a separate, I'm not sure, but we are going to look and see where the low water cutoff switch is wired on the Weil-McLain. It's in the main control board here. And see what. All right, so this is the low water cutoff connection right here. And I trace this wire back, and it does go to the low water cutoff here, 4 and 5. So yeah, 4 and 5 wired in series as part of burner control circuit. Hold on, was it 4 and 5 or 3 and 4 that was wired? Okay, it's 3 and 4. Okay, well, that looks like it's wired right. Then we have another one that goes to our high limit switch here. So maybe it tripped, but it's not tripped now. Let's go ahead and reset it. All right, I went ahead and reset it. It's off right now. I don't believe anything's calling for heat. And it didn't trip again. Maybe it tripped at the end of last year. I'm not sure. It looks like the boiler has been certified since I've been here. I've seen a certification sticker on it somewhere. Where the heck did that go? Inspection next year. Okay, so somebody inspected, whoever these people are. Oh, I guess they're maybe an insurance company, Inspirisk. They inspected the boiler on 5/19. I wonder if they did something to it back in May. All right. Well, either way, we're going to service this today. So we're going to open up the burner. We're going to check all that out. We're going to make sure everything's good on it, make sure everything's clean and ready for the winter. And once we start it up, we'll look at it and see what the heck that low water cutoff was about, if anything. So, all right, let's get this thing turned off and we'll start taking stuff apart. All right, guys, I got everything disconnected from my gas valve and Venturi assembly. Everything unplugged here. Got my gas line disconnected. So I'm gonna start taking out these bolts here all the way around. And then my whole Venturi assembly will come off. Then I can access the heat exchanger to clean it or whatever we have to do to it. So yeah, and then the drain pan here, condensate collects here. Sometimes that gets real dirty. We'll open that up and clean that up. But yep, first thing I wanted to do was get all this, all the wiring disconnected. Now we can work on getting the actual plate off, and all this will come off together. Yep. All right, we got all our bolts out. I'm hoping all this comes out together. Might have to sneak some wires around or something like that, but this should come off now. All right, we are opened up. We got our burner out of the way. You can see it right here. They do make a special sword to get in here and clean all this. I do not have that. So maybe I can come up with a piece of metal or something to be able to clean all those out. And we'll get a brush and try to clean all this up too. Get it cleaner than what it is now. All right, I've just got some water here. I'm gonna take and just spray down the whole inside of the heat exchanger here. Make it a little bit looser. Get everything there. All right, and with it all doused with water, just gonna take my brush. See, this one isn't even really that dirty. Sorry, someone's over there yelling. Yeah, we're gonna do the best. I really got to get one of those swords or whatever they are, saw. Of course, I don't work on very many of these. There's not very many of these in our area. I'll do my best to get all that out of there. I'm just going to continue brushing what I can. All right, I got done brushing and scrubbing and rinsing. I sucked out what I could out of the bottom here. I got the drain disconnected now. We'll clean all this up. We'll suck up whatever's in the trap here. You can see it's pretty dirty. We'll get that all cleaned up, and then we'll reprime the drain, flush it, and keep going. All right, we got the trap primed and cleaned, the base pan all cleaned. I pulled this sensor out, cleaned it. We'll get that put back. Yeah, I think I'm ready to put the burner back. We just, yep, I'll take a vacuum to it and clean all that up. And then I'll also clean the igniter. Make sure we check this gasket. I don't have a new gasket for it. Probably next year I'll get the complete service kit for this thing, because it could probably use it. But yeah, we'll get all this cleaned up and go ahead and put it back. All right, we got pretty much everything put back. Got it hooked back up. We just pulled our igniter out. We're gonna go ahead and clean that up and then put it back. All right, we are firing the boiler up right now. Let's see how it does. All right, we have flame. We have 4 separate fan coils here. Maybe even 5. I only see 4 here. Yeah, there's only 4 zones, so we got 4. So let this run for a few minutes. Make sure everything heats up, and then we will take a combustion analysis. Our target is 142 degrees right now at the temperature it is outside. This has got an outdoor reset on it. It's showing it's 76 degrees. See our supply temperatures going up. Turn temperature. Okay, no, our outdoor is 66. Okay. Yep, definitely getting warm. Okay, this is the zone calling right now. Yep, that's her. All right, the boiler's satisfied. This is also the closest loop. Right on the other side of this wall is where the fan coil is. So we could probably go ahead and open up these other zones just to get water circulating. We'll let it do its thing for a little bit though. I do hear a lot of air in the system. We might try and bleed this off. There's nice purge stations here. All right, guys, we're basically about to be running wide open. I got all my zone valves manually open, and I have XX jumped out here, which is the boiler call. So that brought on my primary circulator. And yeah, we're about to fire and, you know, basically heat up all these pipes. We'll be running at, well, as much as my outdoor reset will allow at the moment. And then we're going to take a reading with the combustion analyzer. Now, I'm not 100% sure where to tap in at. Should I use the flue sensor port? I think I will, because nobody has put a hole in the flue. So I think I'm just gonna pull the flue sensor and use that hole down there where that yellow wire's going. Okay, our target's still 140. All right, we'll let this thing wind up. All right, we're still kind of settling out a little bit, but looks like we're running at 92% efficient with 8.7% of CO2. Our CO is 31, and our O2 is 5.6, and our flue is 123 degrees. All right, we're just about 100% too. All right, I'm gonna let this go for a couple more minutes and then I'm gonna print one out. Yeah, guys, I did tap into that port, but I will put it back and never leave without that taken out because that's a safety switch. So don't ever walk away while you're taking your combustion analysis while you're using a port like that, because like I said, it's a safety switch. Anything could happen while you're walked away from it. So whenever you have a safety switch removed for testing purposes, always monitor it while you're doing it. All right, we're just waiting for this thing to stabilize and we're going to go ahead and print out our report. All right, with our printout printed, we'll take a picture of that with our iPad and store it in our system, and then I will leave this copy with the boiler for the next guy or anybody who wants to come and take a look, see how this thing was running when I was here. In case you guys were wondering, this is the combustion analyzer that I use and have used for probably 8-10 years. It's been calibrated numerous times. Like every other year, I'll send it back to UEI for calibration, but it is the UEI Eagle 2X C155. Now, I've been in contact with UEI to see if they would let me review their C165 Plus, which is their newer analyzer. I've been in contact back and forth with them. I don't know if they're going to send it to me or not, honestly. If they do, they're great. If not, then it is what it is. But this actually is a great analyzer. It does a lot of stuff. It also doubles as a dual port manometer. It does room CO, temperature. It has the wireless printer. The printer is actually rechargeable, and the analyzer takes, I think, four AA batteries. So like I said, I've been using this one for years, never had an issue with it. It's a great analyzer. So I've also been in contact with Inficon. They have a combustion analyzer. I think it's called the FluMate. They should be sending me that in the next couple weeks, along with a couple other tools. So yeah, we'll get a chance to look at that. I've just always used the UEI, and so that's what I'm used to. I know Testo makes a great product. I know Field Beast makes a great product as far as combustion analysis go, but Inficon is such a good company when it comes to their leak detector stuff. I mean, you got to think that their combustion analyzer is going to be great too. So they're going to be sending me one of those, and I think they're going to send me a gas leak detector also. So we'll check that stuff out when it comes in. I think they said they're getting a shipment in on the 18th. So then he'll turn it around and send it out to me then. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that stuff. But yeah, UEI is supposed to be sending me something too. We'll see. I mean, it was kind of a weird series of emails. I'll be honest with you guys. I email these companies, UEI, Field Piece, Inficon. I email them requesting to review their products. Any other small YouTubers out there wondering how I'm getting all these tools in, I just ask for them. I just email them and say, would you mind sending me products to review? I link my videos, I link my page, let them check it out. And, some of them respond to me, some of them don't. And some of them contact me out of the blue. Like a lot of the Chinese made stuff, the Top Tests and the Testmans and stuff like that, Elitech, most of those people reached out to me. But a lot of the bigger manufacturers that we deal with, I've reached out to them, and some of them, like Inficon, have been very nice to me. So I am looking forward to getting some stuff from them, and that would be pretty cool. And yeah, maybe I'll become a brand ambassador for Inficon, because I definitely spent enough money with them over the years. But yeah, so we got some cool stuff coming in, especially for the heating season. But yeah, Inficon makes tons of HVACR stuff. We all knew they made their leak detectors, but I mean, they make, I think they have like a micrometer. They have a vacuum pump. They have all kinds of stuff. Check out their website. They also make a lot of tools that honestly, I don't know what they are, but they're not for HVAC. So, but if you ever get a chance, check out their website or check out their catalog. They make tons and tons of stuff, and that's what I really wanted to do. That's why I contacted Inficon. I said, I think a lot of guys in my area or in the HVAC field don't even know you all manufacture this stuff. We all know about the refrigerant leak detectors, but most of us didn't know you made a combustion analyzer or a vacuum pump. Nobody knew. I didn't know that. Maybe you guys did. I didn't, because they're not well known. So if I can get them to start sending me that stuff, and I'll share it with you guys, I can get their name further out there, and because Inficon's a nice company, and I would really love to, have them back in this channel. So look forward to that stuff in the future. But All right, guys, we're about to finish up here in this boiler room, and then we're going to get back in the truck and move on. Yeah, guys, back in the truck now. Just finished that maintenance. Yeah, it went pretty well. There was a ton of filters in that building there. It was a right good size office building. That boiler and the 4 fan coils took care of. And yeah, that was probably, I don't know, 25 filters. I don't know why they had all those filters, but they did, mostly 20 by 20s. I got them all changed out. Cleaned the fan coils up, serviced the boiler, and we're out of there. So, but all right, guys, that's gonna be it for this one. So hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you're new here, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.